So thank you for coming here today and joining our abundance circle, chatting about abundance, learning from each other. Today I had a suggestion from Kata to speak about financial freedom, what it is or how we perceive it. And as many of us are healers, Theta healers, we will chat about it a little bit of what we think is financial freedom, and then we connect to the creator or go into meditation, and there we connect to financial freedom for us, because it is probably different for everyone. I looked at it already, connected to the creator and asked, what is this financial freedom like? How does it show up in my life? Is it something like in the future where I will be money coming to me from everywhere? Like I open the fridge, lots of money there. I open the tap and it's flowing from there. And I will have never any worry that there will be plenty of money. Does this even exist? Maybe it does, but I am a little bit more practical. And I think that even that my income is increasing, my expenses are increasing as well, right? Because if you have a, let's say you have your business grows and you have an employee, you need to count the wages of that employee. So it's not like you are ever probably gonna reach like, yeah, I don't mind, I can pay 1,000 here, 1,000 there, like 1 million there, you know. This is a little bit unrealistic. And so what is it, this financial freedom? What do you think it is for you? Type it in the chat or unmute yourself and tell me how you perceive it. Or anyone? Natalie, Kata? Because if you don't tell me, then I tell you, I had a dream a few weeks ago where I was imagining like, so I was meditating on being wealthy and having enough money and so on. And in my dream, it was a vivid dream, you know, very alive. And I was maybe 60 years old, like older than now, obviously. And I was wealthy. I was like really well off, and I had land, and I had like, I understood the cash flows, and, you know, had this energy of the woman who has the money. And I was speaking to my son, who was then 18 years old, my son, and I was trying to give him an advice about money. And I really like this, I lived it, right? I really imagined this happening in my dream. And what I told him, what I really felt important is to tell him or to teach him that we are actually creators of our reality. We can create the money. We can manifest it with believing and with not doubting. It doesn't actually matter that I have million or 500,000 or 250,000 in my account or 1,000, because the money fluctuates. It comes and goes, and it fluctuates like this. It's much, much more important that you have a good feeling about it, that you feel like you have enough, you have plenty, and that money is always coming to you all the time, and that you are always taken care of. So for me, financial abundance is the place where there is no worry about money, and I have this ease with trusting that it will come to me, and I have a good relationship with it, regardless how much money I have fluctuating in my accounts, you know, sometimes more, sometimes less, but there is always enough. And any ideas? What is it for you?
Yes, I was speaking before, but I didn't realize that I was muted. So for me, how it came, the exact word is not really freedom, but it's rather independence. So it's financial independence. But yeah, I mean, I completely agree with what you were saying. Yeah, another tiny addition is it's I have more than enough rather than I have enough. So it's more than enough from everything.
And how do you perceive when you say that you have financial independence? Do you have it already, or is it somewhere in the future?
It's on the way.
And how does it look like? Like, what's happening then in your life?
Yeah, for me, financial independence is when I am financially self-sufficient. So I have enough money to cover all my expenses.
And you don't have
including business. No, at the moment, no. Mm-mm.
Okay. How does it get any better than that? But it's growing, like you are getting there, right?
Yeah, it's on the way, yes.
Cool. Any thoughts from you, Natalie? What is financial freedom for you?
I think for me, I struggle to separate the financial freedom from also location, time freedom, because I'd like both. For me, financial freedom is not having to depend on anybody else's money anymore to pay the bills. No more benefits, no more ex's allowance, or like not needing it. It's having way more than I need for the bills. Is being able to say yes to all those things I can't say yes to. It's really being able to choose things and go, oh, I'd love to do this, and go, we can do it. We want to go away for the weekend somewhere, we can do it. You know, I want to get some new clothes, I can do it. And still having plenty left. Having having it's not just covering what I've got. It's way more. It's having way more coming in than what's coming out. Is not being worried about paying for my son's studies. Is not being worried if the car breaks down. You know, it's also an element of peace and an element of actually having even more than my ex, who has about 4 times as much as me. It's just having this peace. I like to have peace as well, and just peace of mind with it, and know that I'm covered, we covered. There's plenty. There's plenty, and stop saying, stop looking at things and going, oh, I can't do it because I don't have the money, or I can't manifest the money, or it's not coming. And in terms of, is it growing? For me, it's actually, I think it's going down. I think in the last year it's been going down, which creates other worries. Because I'm putting anything aside. So it's just coming, it's the peace as well. But because you can have peace and not have enough to cover your bills, it's different feelings. And you can have plenty of money and not have peace with money. I mean, there are people who are very rich and they still don't have peace with it, or they're stingy. Even though they're super rich, they're stingy with their stuff. So that's a mindset as well. So it's just having this relaxation around it and knowing that whatever we choose, we'll get it. We'll get it. We've got there. But maybe that's different. Maybe that's more like knowing that you're supported by the universe, or by consciousness, or whatever you want to say, whatever way you want to call it. But yeah, it's just having plenty more than what's required to pay the bills and the basic stuff.
Cool. So we're gonna hold this space for you to receive that feeling. And in the meditation, if you once you connect to that feeling, you can grow it, because the more you think and feel about that and you are grateful for having it already, the closer you are getting to having that, right? And it doesn't matter where you are now and like all the things that why it's not possible. The more you are grateful for that, the more quickly it will come to you. So we can hold that space. Okay, let's do the meditation. And for Kata as well. And like actually anyone who is listening to this recording, we will create a little vortex or a big vortex.
Yes, just sorry, just may I add a few things, because she just touched a very interesting subject, basically the money time relation. And for myself, I just realized recently that for me it's also, I either have plenty of money or I have plenty of time, but it's not like, and so I have plenty of money and plenty of time. I either have money or time, and it's not fun to have this belief.
What else is possible? Okay. I will write that down, either money or time. So does it mean that you are exchanging all your time for money?
Yeah, looks like it.
What would it take? Yeah.
I didn't work on that energetically. I just realized this belief recently, and it's pretty bad.
Okay. So I will use an access consciousness clearing, and everywhere you have connected and decided, concluded that you can only receive so much money for that much time, can you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And who does that belong to anyway? What if you are just aware of so many people's thoughts and calculations about money and how much money can they receive, you know, who are getting paid for an hour? What if instead you could tap into the consciousness of those people who are receiving from multiple income streams, not only depending on the time, money for time, yeah, the classical income stream, right? So cool, let's do the meditation, and we will also look at this and clear if it needs any more clearing. So close your eyes, center yourself in your heart. Inhale, exhale, drop your attention to the ground. And connecting to the ground, invite the energy of the earth up through your feet, up through your chakras, running through your belly and your back, through your hands, through your neck, and through your head, collecting in a circle of light on the top of your head. Imagine a shiny light ball on top of your head, placing your consciousness there. And imagine leaving upwards. We are going to connect to the Creator. Creator of all that is requested to connect with you on the highest plane of existence. Thank you. It's done. Show me. And allow yourself to go up through the atmosphere, through the clouds, through different lights, brighter lights and darker lights. and the golden light and the thick jelly-like substance going towards the light, reaching to a window, opening the window and going through the window into the full light, stepping into the full light of the Creator. This is the unconditional love of the universe on the seventh plane of existence. If you don't see it, go higher and higher and higher until you see only light. You can ask the Creator to connect to Him and just allow yourself to receive that connection. Allow this unconditional love to run through your body, through your cells, cleanse you, nourish you, let's ask the Creator now. Creator, show me how lucky I am. Show me what are the good things in my life. How lucky I am from your perspective. Show me. And allow yourself to receive this message, either by feeling or seeing. Feel the gratitude in your heart for all the gifts that are available to you, all your talents, all your lessons. And all the possibilities ahead of you. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel the gratitude. And Creator of all that is, it's requested to show us how it feels to be fully supported. And say yes to receive this download. Receive it in your body, in your mind. Creator of all that is, it's requested to show us how it feels to be supported financially. How it feels to be successful. How it feels to be financially successful. Thank you. Show us. And in this space, imagine any hardship, any struggle leaving your body. So if you imagine breathing in light, exhaling struggle or any heaviness, and practice this for a few minutes, inhaling light, bringing you abundance, joy, well-being, success. And with exhale out hardship, struggle, grief, sorrow. Any reasons why you might think you are not deserving, the money or not deserving to be lucky, release those into the light. And do this until you feel an opening in your heart that fills you up with love and gratitude. Okay, and so we will ask the Creator about this money and time confusion. So, Creator of all that is, it's requested to show us your perspective on earning money per time. What is your perspective? Thank you. So what I was shown is if we increase our worthiness, then we can increase how much money we receive in the same time, you know, that before. So can the Creator teach you and show you how it feels to be worthy of receiving what you're asking for with total ease? That it is possible to be worthy, that that you can be worthy. How is it? Also, can the Creator teach you how it feels to be worthy every day of your life? Can the Creator also open now new receptors for feeling worthy and close down the old receptors of feeling unworthy? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Creator. And let's do the meditation to the, so let's imagine that you are in the space of the Creator on the seventh plane of existence. Allow the energy to swirl around you and play. We will move into the future. Creator of all that is, it's requested to take us to the future when we are living our financial independence. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Show us. allow yourself to be taken there and see what happens. In the same time, allow anything that doesn't allow this to be your reality the soonest, like as soon as possible. Just allow those heavy feelings or points of views just be released into the light. Receive calibration in the highest and the best to become the person who can have that, who is already having your financial independence. And when you are ready, go back to the creator slide to cleanse yourself with unconditional love and healing light, and come back to your body in the same way you left, through the top of your head, grounding yourself, connecting to the earth, and inhaling and inviting the energy of the earth into your body. And open your eyes when you are ready. And we have about 8 more minutes. So let's discuss how was it and what were the insights. You can unmute yourself when you want. For me, the insight was that if I have more trust and patience, then I can see things grow, because it's not always that quick that you receive a lot of money quickly. Sometimes an investment or something takes longer, but what I am missing is the patience. So now I seen that, and I see that sometimes it takes trust is very, very important, as well as patience. So that's my 2 things. What was it for you?
For me, there wasn't really one. There wasn't really, it's like I couldn't connect with it.
you can try again, like anytime, you know, whatever meditation works for you, or maybe journaling. Try that and see what means, like, what does it feel to have that financial independence, and what you doing, and, you know, make it more real for you, make it more tangible. What about Kata?
Yeah, it feels amazing. I mean, I didn't get much insight. I just got so de-stressed and so relaxed. It was amazing.
Good. Did you okay, you didn't feel your financial independence, how it feels?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's very, very yeah, it's just I just feel very relaxed. That's how it feels.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Awesome.
Yes.
It was interesting about your question with the money and time, because it makes sense, right? Then we don't feel like, I am not gonna work for, I don't know, 10 euros an hour. I am not gonna go below 15 or 20 or 30.
Yeah, and I remember I used to say to myself that I either have the money. When I have lots of money, I don't have time. When I have lots of time, I don't have money.
So everything that is, let's send that to the light.
Oh yes, yes.
And it doesn't have to be like that at all.
Yeah, it's funny when you said it, Kata. For me, it reminded me that part of financial independence or financial freedom is having multiple passive forms of income. That when it's something I've seen a lot during COVID, among some of the people I know, is the one that had more resilience financially were the ones who had different activities, and when one dwindled, they were able to tap into another one. So there was some support, even if maybe it was not always as much. There was always some support, and actually sometimes one source took over the other source, and picked over or picked for the shortfalls of the other. So for me, part of financial freedom is having also, like, and this time element, having passive forms. You can go on holiday or something, even if you're self-employed, and because that's another thing I see with a lot of self-employed people. It's they might not want to take the time off because they know that when they take the time off, nothing's coming in. Very stressful for them. So they can't.
Yeah, and the time is here again. You see, time off.
You know what works for me? I really like to ask questions from the universe in the morning or any time when I feel like I am trying to figure out where the money will come from. I ask questions like, universe, how many ways can you surprise and delight me with money, wealth, cash, fortune, and joy showing up today? I will send you this question, but it's just like,
cool.
Yeah, who would like to send me money today? And when I ask this, who would like to send me money today? Someone always sends me money. Like, because in Access Consciousness, we are just like taught to, or reminded to ask questions without having to figure out the answer. And when we do that, we are opening the possibilities, you know? Maybe you never know.
Yeah, or to flip an impossible into a question. So to go, that's not, so take that and take what we really desire and flip it into a question.
Like, what would it take to have that? And just ask and be open to receive, because you know, when you asked, you requested, it will come sooner or later. or maybe, but it doesn't show up in a way that you think it will. It will show up somehow, and then you have to recognize it, that yeah, I asked for this. Also, another thing that helps me is when I meditate, I connect to the creator, and from there I connect to money. And when I connect to money as an entity, it helps me to receive more, to communicate with it. The other day I was doing healing for money because I felt that the money is like sad and angry at all these people that are so greedy about it. And so I was doing healing for money, and the money was very grateful. I did the same with gold, and because I was trading gold, and the money was very grateful, and it allowed me to have a better relationship with it and to be able to receive. So when I trade now, I don't feel like, oh, I cannot receive, oh, it's going to 10 pounds, $10 already, I cannot receive that. I don't have that anymore. I'm like, yeah, thank you, money come, thank you, because I am friend with money. Cool. We have 1 minute and it will kick us off. Well, write us in the chat afterwards what were your insights or something. Let's keep talking about this topic, and I am excited to see what shows up. And very importantly, practice feeling this financial independence.
Yes, for sure.
Good. Thank you for being here like this. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for inviting.
Yes,
it was really great. It was really great.
What were you saying, Natalie?
Yes, thank you for inviting us and for guiding us through the topic.
Thank you.